Hi, guys. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Laura Maelstrom, former drug addicted dropout who hit rock bottom so hard I thought that it was my grave. Today, I hold 3 degrees, run multiple businesses, and have helped hundreds shatter the curses that keep them stuck. This is Curse Breaker, where we name the invisible chains, expose the lies that you're living, and hand you the keys to burn them to the ground. Let's break that curse together. Hey, gorgeous. Welcome back to Curse Breaker with Laura Maelstrom and Little Faces joining us today. And this is the place where we stop pretending that endless giving equals endless love and start telling the truth about what is actually costing you. I'm Laura Maelstrom from Maelstrom Academy, and this is Little Face who's joined us for this week. Now, if any of this sounds like you and your life right now, this is definitely the podcast for you to listen to. If you're always the first one texting, planning dates, remembering birthdays, checking in, you listen for hours, you give advice, you hold space, you forgive fast, you make excuses, you rearrange your schedule, you drop your plans, you stay up late, you say yes when you're screaming no inside, or you give affection, sex, emotional labor, even money or favors, even when your own tank is on empty, then you already know the punchline. The more you give, the emptier you feel. And somehow you still end up resentful, exhausted, and alone, or even worse, in a relationship that feels like a slow emotional death. Now, today we name the curse that society calls being a good woman, overgiving, and burnout. Let's expose it. Picture her. She's the ultimate giver. She's everybody's favorite person. She's the one that friends call at 2 a.m. in the morning, the one who remembers what he likes to eat when he's stressed, the one who initiates sex even when she's tired because she knows that he wants to feel wanted, the one who forgives the forgotten anniversary, the late replies, the emotional absence because he's going through a lot right now, the one who says, "I'm fine," when she's actually dying inside. She thinks, if I just give a little more, prove I'm low maintenance, supportive, understanding, sexy, helpful, drama free, he'll finally see how irreplaceable I am and step up. But the giving never stops, and the stepping up never comes. Her energy drains, her hobbies disappear, her friends stop hearing from her. Her body starts screaming headaches, insomnia, tight chest, constant fatigue. She snaps over small things, she cries in the shower, and she wonders why she feels lonelier in the relationship than when she was single. And that woman was me for years, and she's almost every woman who finds her way to Maelstrom Academy. Generous to a fault, loved by everyone except by herself, and quietly wondering if this is just what love costs. Now, today we're diagnosing exactly why overgiving isn't generosity. It's a curse that repels real love, burns you out, and leaves you empty-handed. Let's call it what it looks like in real time. Now, the curse of overgiving shows up as initiating 80 to 90% of contact, dates, emotional check-ins, intimacy, suppressing your own needs so that you don't burden him, making excuses for his low effort because he's busy, he's stressed, he's not good at this stuff. Ugh. Giving affection, sex, emotional labor, even when you're running on fumes, and feeling guilty the moment you ask for something in return, watching your own life shrink whilst his stays full, ending up resentful, then guilty for being resentful, and then giving more to try to fix it. It feels noble. It feels like love. It feels like the only way that you will ever be chosen. But it's fear wearing a halo. Where does this curse come from? We were taught that love is earned through sacrifice, that good women give without keeping the score, that if we pour enough into someone, eventually the cup will overflow back into us. We saw our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunties giving until they were hollow and still call it love. We heard, don't be needy, don't be high maintenance, men don't like drama. So we learned, the more I give, the safer I am from abandonment. the more useful I am, the more lovable I become. If I stop giving, then he'll leave, and the curse takes root. Give until you're empty, prove you're worthy, and hope that he stays. Now, the real cost, and this part hurts because it's so invisible until it's too late. You burn out. Your nervous system lives in survival mode constantly. Chronic fatigue, anxiety, inflammation, hormonal chaos, autoimmune flares. Your body literally begins to break down from the constant output without recharge. You lose yourself. Your dreams fade. Your friendships thin. Your respect for yourself erodes. You no longer recognize the woman in the mirror. You train men to underinvest in you. And the more you overgive without requiring reciprocity, the less incentive he has to step up. You become the comfortable, low-effort option, not the prize worth pursuing. Resentment festers. You snap. You withdraw. You ghost. Or you stay numb, bitter, trapped. And worst of all, overgiving repels secure, high-value men. They feel the imbalance immediately. They sense the quiet desperation behind the generosity. They pull away because they want an equal partner, not a giver who needs rescuing from her own depletion. And here's the truth from the Maelstrom. Overgiving is not devotion. It's self-abandonment dressed up as love. And it curses you to exhaustion, resentment, and loneliness. So here's what we want you to feel in your body today. You were not born to be an emotional ATM 24/7. You were born to be loved, poured into, delighted in, not just to pour out until you're dry. Overgiving is not your destiny. You can give from an overflow instead of from depletion. You can attract men who match your effort, who fill your cup, who make you feel energized instead of drained. But naming the curse is only the first breath. Unlearning the lie that love must be earned through exhaustion, healing the fear that if you stop giving, you'll be left, and reclaiming your energy, your standards, your right to receive. That is the deep curse breaking work. And it's exactly what we do inside Maelstrom Academy. We turn chronic overgivers into magnetic women who receive as abundantly as they give and never apologize for it. If you're ready to stop burning yourself out for love and start being loved without losing yourself, the link is in the show notes, and doors at Maelstrom Academy are always open. Thank you for letting me hold up this mirror for you today. If it felt a little bit like I reached inside your chest and named the ache that you've carried alone, look, get in touch, send me a DM, let me send you some resources. I'd love to hear from you, and I answer personally every time. Next episode, we're talking about red flags that you keep ignoring and the heartbreaking cost of rationalizing them away. And until then, notice the moment that you feel the urge to give more, even when you're already empty. Pause, breathe, ask yourself, am I giving from love or from fear? The right love will never require you to run yourself into the ground. It will meet you where you're at and lift you higher. This is Cursebreaker with Laura Maelstrom and Littleface. Signing off. Oh. Too sweet. Oh, bless your little cotton socks.